throughout our everyday walk, and we do and make decisions, and we feel like we can do whatever we want. That the things we do on a regular day basis don't have effects on the way our life can go. And when we make these decisions, a lot of times we make these decisions without thinking about the results. For instance, if I go to eat something unhealthy, right? I go to a fast food restaurant and I eat, a cheeseburger with some fries and some ketchup and a soft drink, right? How many calories am I putting in my body? What kind of things am I putting in my body, right? I'm putting bad, unhealthy food in my body. And as a result, I can end up having a stomach ache. I can end up down the line having different issues, health issues, whatever the case may be. And oftentimes, whenever we're eating bad food, we don't feel as good. But hold on, one day or the next day, and after that, I'll eat clean food, salads, grilled chicken, sweet potatoes, more healthy, organic, clean foods, right? And I feel way better. My immune system is way stronger. I'm in a better place physically. Even my body popping more because you've been in the gym as well, improving your body as well. But nah, for real, you don't truly love God enough because you don't consult Him and you don't do what He tells you to do. When He tells you to not be gluttonous, He's telling you that for a reason, because we overindulge on a lot of stuff in this world. But see, we're so hard-headed. We don't want to listen. We don't want to truly do what God tells us to do because it doesn't feel good, or it's because it's not something we desire to do, or it's because you're so hard-headed that you're so prideful that you don't want to do what anybody else tells you to do. When God tells us to love thy neighbor as thyself and to be kind to one another, He tells us that for a reason. Because when we do these things, God is pleased. God is going to bless you. And God is going to continuously improve your life. And that's the thing. We're constantly wanting stuff for our lives. We're constantly making decisions. And we're constantly outside in this world doing things. And when we constantly don't want to listen to God, it's like disobeying your parents, right? We disobey our parents because we don't feel the need to listen to them. We feel that we know better than them. And there are some cases where, your parents will be wrong. They're human beings like you. But there's a lot of cases to where we're wrong as, children of our parents, that we should be obedient, that we should be listening to their wise guidance, because a lot of what our parents are saying is true and it's facts. There's a lot of different situations we could have stayed out of as youngins. And if you're a youngin, continue to listen to what I'm saying. A lot of different things we could have stayed out of, different situations we could have, not gotten ourselves into if we listened to our parents more. It's the same thing with God, if not worse, because God tells us everything. That's only if we listen to Him. God tells us, He gives us signs of when things aren't for us, when relationships are done, when someone is for us, who our friends are, our relationships, where we work, where we should go, what we do on a regular day basis. He helps us in giving us things to pray for, things to be thankful for. There's a lot of things that He gives us that we don't even recognize. We don't love God enough. You don't love God enough because you don't keep His commandments. You don't do what He says. And there's a problem with that. When you don't do what He says, you're being disobedient. And we know disobedience is the quickest way to hell. We know that. If not one of the quickest ways to hell. That's why they say we have 2 eyes and 2 ears, and 1 mouth, 1 nose. But in that nose we got 2 nostrils. We should be listening attentively more than when we're speaking. We have 1 mouth for a reason, right? Quit all that talking. Listen. Listen for a change. Because listening and comprehending That's why people tell you like to read books, because books are truly like help you build your knowledge, especially like in the business side of things. That's what I'm trying to incorporate more, is reading more. Because when you read a lot more, and reading business books and the Bible more, but when you read more, you have two eyes. When you read more, you get to comprehend, and it allows you to think. Yes, you have one brain, but all of this leads to the brain, right? That's why they say not whatever you watch what you read, watch what you listen to, because it's a powerful thing. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. On this walk of faith, in your everyday life, if we're not constantly doing things that please God, you don't truly love Him. If you're not constantly striving to do all that God wants you to do and all He has for you to do, you don't truly love Him. How you truly love Him is doing what He says in His Word. How you truly love Him is listening to Him. How you truly love Him is keeping Him and having Him as the main priority in your life. Number one in your life. Because at the end of the day, the things of this world will cease. And it's not going to matter. The only thing that's going to matter is your soul and Judgment Day. That's the only thing that's going to matter at the end of all of this. So I encourage you, if you feel like you're not in that place too, that you truly love God like you say you do, and you truly feel like you want to do better, I have a Discord server. Click the link in the description. It's a bunch of us, Christian, non-Christian. We all help each other out. We all encourage each other to grow in all aspects of life. And this is a group chat that may change your life. So I encourage you to join that. But most importantly, I encourage you to study more, to pray more, and to become closer to Christ. Thank you for watching, and as always, God bless.